Hi, you guys. I hope that all is well. I just wanted to get on really quick. I wanted to give you guys a prophetic warning and a bit of an encouraging word. I guess I'll get right into it. Um, we know this year 2020 has been something else, and it's been very, unpredictable. And in this time, we've really had to lean on our faith and really lean on God and trust in God, for the things He said that He is going to do, and, for the things that He has done in the past. So I know for all of us, this is a very um, traumatic yet scary yet unstable time, but we all know that God is in control of everything, and He's going to make sure that we all get through it, and that He's going to provide everything that we need and then some. So I guess I'll start with he showed me a couple of dreams. This started back in 2019. So I want to say September or December. He was showing me some stuff, and then all the way up to while this stuff was going on. Throughout that time, I would say I had about, I want to say five, maybe six dreams that I can count off the top of my head. He was just showing me different things that were, happening and going on and stuff like that. But this one particular dream, I felt like he is allowing me to release that to you guys right now, to tie into, what's going on. So in the dream, I was at some type of gas station. I don't think I was necessarily getting gas. I just remember seeing the gas pump, and I was at my car, and then it was a guy that was in the street, and I mean, he wasn't crazy per se, but it was like he was yelling, but he was like yelling at God, like talking to the sky, and he was like, you know, why God, why did you let this happen, and why are these people dying, and just going like on and on like a rant and a rave. And I was just looking at him like oh my goodness, like what, like in my brain I guess I was wondering like what happened, but it wasn't nothing like he was crazy talking to people. It was just more like it seemed like something snapped in his brain, and he just like lost it, and he was just like in the streets, just angry, talking to God, asking him, how and why did you let this happen, and this and that, if you're real, this and this and that wouldn't be happening, and all these other things. And I was just like, oh my gosh. So while that was going on, I kept asking myself like what's happening, what's going on with him. And then I don't know, it was like he didn't see me. He walked and he tried to kick my car or something, but as he went to do it, it's like something stopped his foot from actually like damaging the car or whatever else he was trying to do. And it was just like he just continued his like rant and rave, and then he just went on, and I continued doing what I was doing. So that let me know an indication, and it was another dream too that I had that made sense, but I feel like God's only releasing this one that for me to tell you guys. But that let me know, a lot of people's faith is and going to be shaken, with what's about to come. What we've seen, that's just a little bit of what's been happening, and what we've seen and what we've been shaken by. But what's coming up, there's going to be more things that are going to shake a lot of people to the core. And just saying that, God, that let me know that some people aren't going to make it. Some people that think that their faith and what they've been doing is so rooted in God, a lot of things are finna get tore up out the ground and flipped over, and you know what I mean? So a lot of things are going to be exposed, and it's like people are going to be upset, but it's going to be more so like they're going to be upset with God. But you have to remember, if you have built something, it's anything that has been built on man, it can't stand. It can't stand. Anything that's built on God is going to last. So, and that's why I keep saying, God's people are going to be okay, but I'm talking about the real God people, you know what I mean? That they aren't perfect, me and everyone else, but the ones that are really striving, pushing after God with a pure heart and things like that. We're going to be okay, but still, we're still going to be shaken as well. So I'm saying we as believers are going to have to, get into our word even more, and, take everything that we have learned and put it to use, because right now it's like we're going to need every single thing that we've learned and everything that we know to get through this, because it's going to be a great shaking, and it's going to shake all of us. But the real true believers and the ones that are really doing the work and really, live and do what they say that they're doing, them are the ones that are going to be exposed, for who they really are, as, all the other people that aren't doing what they're saying they've been doing. So hanging on to your faith is what is going to get you through this and your family through this. And if you don't have something, just remember, don't try to go out your way and panic trying to get something. God is going to provide it for you. He's going to give you the provision, or sometimes in some cases he'll have someone come and bring it to you, literally. And then too, on another note, if you have the, money or whatever to get these things right now, or as soon as you can, go ahead and stack up on water and stack up on canned goods and, other frozen foods that you can store. You don't have to go all crazy with it, but just enough to, at least like a month ahead or 2 months ahead of food if you can, just to be safe, because it's a lot of things that's finna get turned and flipped over, and it's all out of our control. So that's all God gave me to give, and I'm just being obedient. So he said do it, so I did it, and there you go. So I love you guys. I hope that you are staying safe, and this word is not to bring fear to you, but it is to encourage you to keep pushing and get you prepared for what's about to come, so that you're not scrambling and scrounging trying to collect your thoughts because you felt like you didn't know, or you can't handle this. It's going to be a lot of things we can't handle, we don't know, we don't understand, but just knowing that God has us and he will provide any and everything that we need, that's more than enough. So with that being said, I love you guys. Please, please, please be safe out there. Just, what I mean, take it easy where you can, and try to stay drama free. Protect your ear gates, your eye gates, things that you're saying to people. If you don't have nothing nice to say or something positive to say, just be quiet. Let people talk. Let people do what they're going to do. At this point in time, it is not worth it to even get into a conversation, an altercation, to where someone is operating off of emotions. If they're operating off of emotions, just be quiet and let them talk. Just say, okay, sure. Or eliminate yourself from the situation if you can, because right now you don't have time for it. You don't. You have to, right now, you have to fill yourself up with positive things, the word, the scripture, every positive thing that you can do, things to preoccupy your mind, but it's also helping your future, things with your family, preparing your family, all these other things. So you don't have time to preoccupy your mind with things that don't matter right now. Right now is about things that matter. So I love you guys. Please be safe. And on that note, take care.